Hello there, my dear beloved friends. Namaste, Namaskaram, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are. I strongly believe that this video finds you in good health and strength. And I'm not at all definitely believing that if you're free of troubles, there are going to be troubles in this world, in the life that you're dealing every day. There are going to be problems and troubles, and I won't be surprised if that's the case with you. But we have one good news as always, that is, we are able to overcome any problem in our life. It's only matter of time, it's only matter of efforts, and sometimes both of these could have significant delays, but does not mean that it is unachievable, does not mean that it is impossible. Therefore, always stay with that confidence, always have that boost in that confidence, all right? And you should linger, you should have friendship with the right person who can boost that confidence in you and not promote all sorts of depressions in you. And interestingly, today, yet another topic, yet another day, and the topic that we are going to deal today is none other than depression. Depression is a very common terminology these days. Many people get into depression. Many people don't know that they are already in depression. There are two categories of people we can interestingly find in today's world. And both of them say the same thing. I do not know why I live in this world. I do not know my objective. I do not know my motives. I do not know my aim. I do not know my destination. There are so many do not knows. And interestingly, the very definition of depression is you are linked to some situation of the past or the present or the future, which you are not able to forget, which you are not able to overcome, which you are not able to leave it behind, which you are not able to delegate it to someone. Correct? And also, another interesting fact of this depression is not always the factor for depression is all about you and yourself. It's not about I, myself, and me is the reason for depression. Many a times, the research very clearly tells the depression is definitely connected to some or other person who created that side effect in your life, right? There are various other factors also related to depression that we are going to review carefully today. But let's take two steps backward. Now, what is the trigger for depression, right? We all start to live our life from the age zero. You could be 20 years old, you could be 30 years old, you could be 10 years old. The research says that, the medical research says that depression starts from the age of 5. You won't be able to believe. There are a lot of children who have gone into depression because their parents abuse them, their parents are really manhandling them, or probably they are involved in some sort of child abuse and sexual abuses, which really creates an impact in their in the corner of their brains. And for a very very long time they are not able to overcome that. Even after they are grown up adults, they have still that portion of memory lingering to their brains. Very unfortunate situation. And such category is not exorbitant number of people, right? There are very few people who get into these kind of situations. Very unfortunate. But majority of the people, the mankind, they get into a common situation which is linked to some incident in their life created either by human beings or created naturally because of a disaster or a pestilence like COVID or anything like that, which is somewhere strongly residing in their memory, and they are not able to forget it. Even when they close their eyes, even when they sleep, even in their dreams, even when they are in conscience, even when they are traveling somewhere, always they get too bothered, right? And such people are in severe depression. It's like a stage 4 depression. And these are the people who requires consultation from a psychiatrist, sometimes medication, antidepressant tablets, and sometimes they are taken to certain centers and they are isolated. Why? Because they need a complete overhaul of their system. It has to be completely flushed, rejuvenated, and refilled with new memories. And if they are bachelors, no other choice, they have to be taken care by some centers. If they are married, their wives, definitely they also suffer along with this person's depression, but they have a major role to play. Or for example, wife is in a depression and husband will have to also share that that burden, and probably they help each other. And even then also you will still need a psychiatrist help, you will still need some medications and all that. Why? Because that was a strong memory fill in your brains. Yes, something very strong, very unfortunately happened. Probably you met with an accident and you lost your beloved friend who was sitting right next to you, and you were at fault. It was because of your negligence someone was killed. That incident you are not able to forget. And the moment you are able to drive you're about to drive your car, or you are involved in travel, anything that is related to that incident will immediately trigger that memory. But if you're involved in playing or sports or all that, which is different from that incident that had happened, you're just normal person, right? It's like a dual personality. When the incident related to that matter, or when the circumstance related to that incident gets, crossed your path, it triggers. Now, this is another category of people. I'm just talking from the worst to the least of the categories. Now, this is also not an exorbitant percentage, because not too many people are involved in these kind of really, tragic accidents or tragic deaths and all that. Very few people, like the child abuse what we have. Majority of the people, they fall under a silly category. Majority, almost like 58 percentage. A study says that 58 percentage of the mankind, they fall into one category. That is also depression category. In that 58 percentage, close to 90% of people, they don't even know that they are in depression. What are they? It's about the failures of the past. It's about some of the bad incidents of the past, such as some quarrels, some brawls, or some human being came and played a kind of a role in your life that really created a disaster. It could be a mother-in-law or a father-in-law, mother-in-law versus daughter-in-law fight. The daughter-in-law is in depression because the mother-in-law was harassing. Mother-in-law is depression, or daughter-in-law is harassing. It's quite common in India. Like that, for example, you take Western countries and all that, this concept is not there, but they have other concepts, like for example, they had a boyfriend who ditched, or a girlfriend who ditched, or probably they part ways and they have a child, and they do not know what to do about the children, something like that. Various incidents related to human beings, that created that situation in your life. And that was the situation of the past. It is not the situation of the current. Majority of the people, the 58 percentage of people in a study, that says they always rewind their tape and they connect it to the incident of the past, and they are not able to overcome that. They are not able to get out of that situation, which means what? They are leading their lives and living their lives in that pit called as the past, and they're just not able to forget it. And they are in tablets, they are in whatever kind of medications, and some people go through some therapy, yoga and all that. Any method, it's just not helping them. What do? We will discuss about the remedies little later, right? But there are people who don't rewind their tape to the past, but their current situation is bad, which is at least a genuine category. Why? Because they lost their job and they do not know how to repay their debts, how to educate their children, right? Or they lost their near ones and dear ones, unfortunately, and it's a current situation. The death happened only day before yesterday, assume, and you need to give it enough time for them to overcome. That could be a reason. That's a situation of the current tense, it's not the past tense. It is a genuine situation. It is acceptable in the human era, or in human lives, it is acceptable that you have a current situation. You need to give enough time to battle it. It depends on a person. You cannot compare that person battled it in 10 days, you are taking 10 years, not like that. It's about a human capacity. It's about your genetical structure. It's about your DNA, how you want to, how much you are capable to overcome, in what interval. That matters. So don't abuse yourself, don't condemn yourself that you are not able to overcome. Look at that person, both of you were in the same level of depression, you overcame and you did not. No, please, right? Take your time, and your heart will say that you need some more time. Give it some more time, because it's a current situation, you need to give it some time. There are other category of people, which is the last category. They think more about the future. They're always worried about the future. What am I going to do for my daughter's education, daughter's marriage? What am I going to do for my son's education? Will he be after a girlfriend and this and that? What if he is not obedient? And those so many thoughts about their children. Some people always, doubting their husbands. Whenever they come late, where have you gone, this and that. Some husbands doubting their wives, always worried about the futuristic tense, which is not the reality yet, which is not the truth. Most of the times you might be imagining certain things about your children, but have you gone and verified? Have you gone and evaluated? Have you gone and checked it out by yourself? Do not believe when somebody is gossiping into your ears. Do not have to trust anyone blindly. You yourself go and verify. At least you will get clarity. Okay, something is wrong, which is also good news. Why? Because you have a room, you have a flexibility to fix it, right? You have an opportunity to address the situation. But when you live in assumption, when you believe someone blindly, someone comes and tells you your husband I saw somewhere there and all that, go and check with your husband, right? And ask him, why, honey, why have you gone there and all that, right? So all this kind of matters are the ones which are triggering the depression. It's not possible for me to cover in such a short span of time all the factors of depression, but I think we have given you a sneak peek of what are the triggers for depression. I will take a minute or two. The very very simple mantra for you to overcome depression is, do not think about the past. That is the number one thing. Past is past. Always, remember that. Do not regret, do not abuse yourself, do not feel so sorry, do not condemn yourself, do not punish yourself. Correct? Past is past. That is number one principle. No rewinding the tape. Your brain will be really really enthusiastic to rewind the tape. Why? Because you are mugged and soaked up in that habit, so it will not go away in one overnight. Sometimes it happens, but train your brain, coach your brain, saying that no, that is past. I am living in the current world, and the current year is 2022. The incident that happened was in 2002. 20 years have gone past, therefore I am not rewinding the tape. I refuse to rewind the tape. Train your brain so brain won't emphasize you to rewind the tape too much. It's all about coaching, it's all about efforts, right? Secondly, you can think about the current situation and feel bad, feel sorry and all that, but what is the immediate factors, what is the immediate solution is, think about what next. What are the next steps? What should I do about it? Okay, you lost your job, but that's not the end. That's not the only company in the world. Prepare your CV, apply for a job, change your profile, change your what to say, job profile. Yeah, you are in a profession where you are a lecturer, and now you want to get into a training tutor, in an IT company or something like that. You can find something that is closely coupled or related, right? Now you are a chef in a very top notch hotel, no problem, in a five-star hotel. Now you can find the same chef job in a middle class hotel. It's okay. Somehow you need to survive and sustain. It's a survival mode. Think about the next steps. What do I do? If not, please pick the right person, talk to people, connect with people, socialize with people. That really helps you to overcome the current situation, which is really triggering depression in you. Lastly, about the future, you have to plan for your future. You really need to have targets for your future. Economical targets, professional targets, that is nothing but education targets, qualification targets, job targets, salary targets, right? You need to really aim high, but you cannot stipulate duration. That is not in your hands. Opportunities are not in your hands. It's not under your control. You can always aim for big. You can always aim for a situation that's really going to build you, make you rise to higher places. But you cannot stipulate the tenure. Why? Because there are so many factors revolving around the world: political conditions, environmental conditions, social conditions, economical conditions. A recession is around the corner, people are talking. How can you control the world, right? But you can keep trying, but not without worry, not without regret, not without whatever, feeling sorry, I'm the only one who's so unlucky, unfortunate. Don't make such silly statements, right? No one can call themselves as I'm so unfortunate. It's just matter of time, right? And you have to wait for that moment. One more thing I forgot to tell you: lots of people are worried about their sicknesses or health condition, about which I covered in a different session. That's why I did not touch upon that much. Do not be much worried about your health. Learn to accept the real who you are. That's how your DNA is. It's not that you invited for trouble or disease or sickness. It's a genetical flow, so you cannot help about it. But then if you are involved in this overeating, glutton for food, and all habits like junk food and all that, of course you can bring lifestyle changes. That is definitely possible. You are to be blamed. Do not again regret too much and feel sorry. Just leave it behind and move ahead with all these lifestyle changes. And every day don't keep checking the blood sugar levels has gone or all that. Give it some time. 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 months, something like that. You give it some time and consult a doctor. Allow the doctor to handle you. You don't handle the doctor. Some people, they handle the doctor. They shake the doctor. Doctor, there is no improvement. Yeah, what can doctor do? He cannot, insert a syringe and pull out all the sugar levels out of your body. No, it takes time for the body to operate, right? And he's working with you. Give him some time, give your body some time, give yourself some time, give medicine some time. And all these factors put together, you can live a very good life, healthy life, and your lifestyle is going to definitely improve. My time is up. I'm sorry. So, today, in whatever factors, in whatever category you belong, depression is not something that cannot be handled. Depression can surely be handled. It's just in your mind. It's just matter of time. Matter of one good decision to leave out those bad days behind, right behind you, is going to change your life. All right. God bless you. Take care. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not. There are a lot of videos like this we are going to release. We have already released. If you have not watched, please go and listen to our videos in the playlist. And reason asking you to subscribe is you will get automatic notification. Share with your friends. Share with whomever you know all these channel details. Bless. Let them also be enjoying these videos, and it's going to help each other. That's all. All right. Thank you very much. Namaste, and meet you soon. Bye.